did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Ugh. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna play the Ace Attorney trilogy today, or I'm gonna start it today anyway. What can I say about this game? I've always been interested in it. I've seen like obviously clips. Obviously know where the objection thing comes from. I know I've watched the playthroughs of Danganronpa, and I know that these games are heavily inspired by the Ace Attorney series. So, kind of curious what's gonna happen. I have no idea what's gonna happen, what I'm about to see, but let's just hop into it. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, then Trials and Tribulations. All right, let's play this one. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Alright. Play the first turnabout. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Oh! Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. How my voice acting, y'all? Is it good? It's good?
No.
It's ass? Okay. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, no, that's a woman's voice. Right. You know, I'm not, I don't know how I'm going to voice act the women. I guess I'll try, but I don't know how long I can keep up the female voice. Damn. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Okay. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death. Despair. Oh. Dramatic much. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Damn. Sounds like he wants to die. Oh, no shit. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. My name's Nick. It's not Ace Phoenix?
No.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
Guilty?
Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away? Oh god, I can't. Let me try that again. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. Huh? Come on, man. Dude was cursed from inception. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Shit, don't we all, man? But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court 2. District Court number 2. Okay, we hopping right into it, damn. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Damn, nigga, no pressure. I don't even know what evidence I'm working with, or... Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Nope. Okay, I didn't need to read that. Handshaking, eyesight fading. Damn. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts, of course, that's my guy. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Alright, whatever you say. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I can't speak. Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Yeah. It's, wait. Uh-oh. Nigga, uh-oh too. I don't remember her name. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Shit. Hey, say less. Remember to check it often. Do it for me. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, let me do it right now. Okay. So we got the evidence. So the attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. All right. And Cindy's. Okay, so her name's Cindy. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31 or July 31st, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. All right. And we'll go back. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh, I thought that said Cindy Block. I'm like, what? They didn't give me a last name. All right. Cindy Stone, Your Honor. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Blunt trauma. She died because she was hit with a blunt object, allegedly. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You have answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? Oh yeah, I need to hear this. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Shit, let me do it right now. Say less. Okay. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. All right. I'll note that it's heavy. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, he gonna fold. He gonna fold. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Uh-oh. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Bro, who am I defending, bro? Man, who's that one TikTok lawyer that be busting out all these criminals? Do I gotta be him? Do I gotta be that guy? I'm him. I'm really like that. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Damn. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Lies! All of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Okay, hold on, let me check the court record real quick. Just double check. I'm gonna be overly cautious right now because they just kind of threw me in this bitch. I got no background for none of this. All right. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Okay, so she came home from wherever she was around the world. So you gotta keep that in mind. So blunt force trauma, that was what killed her, and she came home from Paris the day before it happened. All right. Let's go. Oh wait, hold on. Damn, I didn't even read that. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Damn, she was an OnlyFans model before that was a thing? Nah. That's foul. That's tough. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. She was a whore. Let me stop. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Uh-oh. Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions, alright? Should I? Oh, no, we're not. Let's stop it. Let's stop that right now. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, yeah, you tried it, you sneaky little... Okay. Dude, Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? Oh my god, bro. Nigga, do you want to go to jail? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Well, what do I do? Fuck, I don't actually know the answer to this. I actually don't know the answer to this one. Hold on. Let me save. Let me just save right here. But I don't know how. I feel like I should stop him from answering that, but let me just stop him. Let me stop him and see what happens. I'll send him a signal. Oh, he's not gonna get the signal. Cooked. Lie like a dog. Did I just tell him to lie in court? Oh god, he's cooked. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. Oh, fuck. I should have told him. To tell the truth. Oh no. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowit to the stand. Oh, nigga look guilty as hell. Mr. Sowit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sowit, you may proceed with your testimony. I feel like I'm butchering this dude's name, but we're just gonna roll with it. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness's account. All right, let's go. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought, He must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Okay. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Okay. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Gotcha, bitch ass, because she died around 4 or 5, so you're lying. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant, sitting right there. Caught him. I know where he's lying. I know exactly how he's lying. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Didn't I tell him the lie? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Oh. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saul used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. You say perusal? Perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Hold on, let me look at my evidence. Okay, so the power was out from noon to 6 p.m. But he said he saw her. He said he saw him leave at 1, which doesn't coincide, which contradicts this, because she died at 4 to 5, around 4 to 5. So he's lying about the time he saw it happen. Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Ugh. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Say less. Okay, let's do it. Cross-examination. Witness's account. Going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. That's where I got your dumbass lying. She died at around 4 to 5 p.m. We present that. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Look at my boy. Ugh. Oh, that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowit. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, let's see what he must. Let me look at my evidence. Okay, so we know what time he died. We know how he died. And electricity was to install buildings. Okay, let's see. How you gonna lie this time? The time of discovery. Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. This nigga lying again. Lying like shit. Hold up. Hold on. But the power was out. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. So he's lying again. Do I do it now? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Nigga lying like shit. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying it was time. It was probably coming from the television. That's a lie again. Present that. Objection. Come on now. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Gotcha, dumbass. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sowit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sowit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. All right. Testimony, hearing the time. Let's go. How did you do it? Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Okay. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Hold on, what? What did he say the murder weapon was? That must have been what I saw. The murder weapon was a statue, gang. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay, let me see this lying piece of shit. He said... Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. And... Okay. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Lying. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Tab. Lying like shit. And we'll present it. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sogs. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. What? Do you have... Yes, I have problems with this testimony. What the fuck? That is not no fucking... Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. I forgot that point. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I'm so confused. Why are we calling the statue a clock still? Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sot, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Ugh. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Okay, well, hold on, let me... Okay, I don't know what they want to use. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... What? Examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, or try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Oh, it's an actual clock? What the fuck? What? Huh?
What the hell?
What? That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness, unfortunately. Wait, what? This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Because she brought it with her from Paris. Hold on, is that it? That has to be it. Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was actually running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Yes, I have. Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. She wasn't here. She brought it from Paris. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day of the... Try that again. The victim had just returned home from... Oh my god. I'm not this dyslexic. Okay. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since her returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her in dead... Oh my god. Okay, hold on. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett. Or, should I say, Mr. Did It. Oh, his name is Sowett. Stupid ass. Ugh. Oh, damn. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete an offense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yeah. Oh, that's hard. Nah, I fuck with this game heavy already. Nah, that shit tough. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank saw it was a complete... What? Complete... God, can I not read? See, this is why... Shit, I'm one of the slow kids they picked on during popcorn reading, huh? It turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were... Holy fuck. I think it's... Can I adjust the text speed? Hold on. That is killing me. I don't think I can. It doesn't look like I can. Well, shit. Okay, let's just go back. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Damn. Just like that, huh? August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew! I still can't believe we won. Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Oh, this nigga heartbroken. Found out his girl's a hoe. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Damn, nigga. Over a hoe? Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. See, even Phoenix knows. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. I don't want that dirty ass clock. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her, and one for me. Wait a minute. Oh, so that really was just the wrong time. Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? What's wrong with me, bro? Larry? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really? Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Do I? Something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Right? I don't... No one ever... Is it this? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you aren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are innocent or are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. You know what I'm saying? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Crazy sentence. Relax, ma'am. That is actually a crazy sentence. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She feeling you, boy. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. Damn, I did all that for the free skis? I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Damn. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. No! Nah. Oh, wait, the end. I just assumed. Does that mean, is the chief gonna... Nah, I don't... Is the chief gonna get got? Episode 2. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout. Okay, saving. Yes, please. Save. All right. That's going to do it for the first trial. Yes. That was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Even though it was just an introductory trial. Yeah, this is exactly what I enjoyed about the Danganronpa games. I'm definitely seeing the influence heavy with this one. So I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be all for today. And hopefully see y'all tomorrow. All right. Thank y'all.